Commander?
So last transmission?
Oh, 900 hours. Since then, nothing.
Perhaps Einstein escaped?
Too much to hope for, General. He would have contacted us by now. This is classified.
I know.
I sent for her.
General von Essling, she is a civilian.
That's why I don't get killed.
Commander, this is Tanya Adams, a professional volunteer. She will work with you on this mission. Somewhere inside this research center, the Soviets hold Albert Einstein. We need him back, immediately. Get Tanya inside, so she can get Einstein out. Once you have located him, bring him back to your drop-off point for immediate evacuation. Be careful. The base is heavily fortified, but not invincible.
Their weakness is power. Black out the base and nothing will stop you. Good luck.
Rescue Einstein from the headquarters inside the Soviet complex. Once found, evacuate him via the helicopter at the signal flare. Einstein and Tanya must be kept alive at all costs. Beware the Soviets' Tesla coils. Direct Tanya to destroy the westernmost power plants to take them offline. Okay, so the first Ally mission is underway, and immediately we have a Soviet assault on our forces here. Tanya's just arrived by helicopter here, and on the right hand side we've got this unfortunate civilian here running towards the Soviet base, only to get taken out by this here, the Tesla coil. This is the advanced base defense on the Soviet side. It functions quite similar to the Obelisk of Light from Tiberian Dawn. It's a very powerful anti-vehicle cutter, but of course it will one-shot kill any infantry as well. You can overwhelm them just with lots of infantry. Anyway, up here we have Tanya. This is the commando for Red Alert. It's a bit debatable whether you prefer her or the commando from Tiberian Dawn. At least she doesn't yell "come on" every 20 seconds if you're not doing anything with her, so she's got that going for her. Her guns are almost as effective, but not quite. They have some pros and cons, so it's not always a one-hit kill, though they are powerful enough that usually they are. However, they have AoE damage, so if I fire at this guy, what you might see is these barrels going up. Just like that. If it was the commando from the first game, only that guy would have died. Anyway, the second civilian has just run into the base here. That's because the power is now down. Those barrels destroyed one of the power plants. I'm going to send my rangers around to the right hand side here and engage this war truck, which is going to bring several Soviets towards me here. I need to be ready to fight them off. Close to the base, some more reinforcements come around. Just let my rangers here finish the job. That guy. They're just going to sit on that warfield, so I will take out some more buildings here. I want to ensure that these Tesla coils don't come back online no matter what. I'll take out the rest of these power plants.
Yes, sir.
Come on, bring him down. Now while they're hunting for him, I'm going to send Tanya over to the left hand side here because there's something new on this map. In fact, there's a lot of things new in this base I haven't looked at. Yeah, in this corner here, this is our first look at the gems. This is our second resource in Command & Conquer Red Alert. Okay, you guys can come back now, it's just getting annoying. They're worth approximately twice as much as the ore, maybe even more than that, I'm not entirely sure. So whenever you see them, you want to prioritize them with your ore trucks. Now there's a pair of guards here. The reason that they are still standing there is because they are guarding Einstein inside this Soviet tech center. Now there's a lot of kind of late game buildings in this space. So we've got Tesla coils, also this tech center. We won't be seeing either of those for quite a while yet after this mission. Also on the ground we have our first look at the kennel. We could have built it in the second Soviet mission, but I didn't take the time to do so just then. Anyway, let's take out these last two guards here. Out comes Einstein, who's going to behave much like Dr. Mobius did in Tiberian Dawn. Let's pull these guys back to the north here. And we're going to get some reinforcements from the south. We have our first look at naval units in Command & Conquer. And our first look is the cruisers here, the most powerful naval unit in the game. Look at the damage these guys are going to put out here. Wiping out this base as if it's nothing. We can't control these guys. These are AI-controlled allies. You'll see in several missions. Oh no, that civilian got shot there. Never mind. We'll get retribution on him. Take out these guys. Oh, come on. Wait for these cruisers to wipe out the rest of the space. Nothing will be left standing. Look at the range on them as well. Crazy how far they can fire. They're not very accurate though, so they do have that downside. Okay, that's the last of the base destroyed. Let's get Einstein on board. And get out of here as well. This is also the first time we've seen the Chinook in the game. It dropped off Tanya at the very beginning. Tanya on you get. Einstein follow her in. And there we go, objective is accomplished. Just have to wait for him to exit the map, and we are done with Allied Mission 1.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, the Soviet research base has been destroyed, Einstein has been rescued, and let's see how we did. The 2 Allied casualties, unfortunately those 2 civilians, one of them cannot be saved at all. I was a bit slow to realise that the other one was at risk. And the Soviet base completely annihilated, no buildings destroyed for us. Pretty high score, fractionally below what I scored last time out. I think that's because maybe I saved the civilian. Yeah, what else in this mission? We saw our 3 Allied characters, only 3 on the Allied side. Those being General von Essling, in charge of the entire battle, war even, that's the word I'm looking for. And we've got his second in command, Stavros, the Greek commander, and Tanya as well, the kind of mercenary commando. And we'll be using Tanya in several missions coming up. She gets a lot of use in the early Allied campaign, then kind of disappears for quite a bit later on. Anyway, I hope you will join me tomorrow for the 3rd Soviet mission. That'll be the last episode I'm uploading this week, but then I'll be back next Monday for the 2nd Allied mission, which is what I'm going to be recording next.